Why do I play so much music? Because music is a great part of life. You know, when I was a teenager, when I got my license, I was embarrassed to have my mom or daddy in the car with me and turn the radio on. If they were in the car with me, I would not have the radio on. I was embarrassed to have music on. I liked the music, but when they were in there, I turned it off. So later on in life, I became a country music DJ, believe it or not. Though I like Elton John's my favorite. Then I was a classic rock DJ. So then I kind of like classic rock and country and put them together and all that kind of stuff. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hope y'all love it too. If you don't love it, just mute it. Right? All right. It was lunch day for me and Beth. We went to the barbecue restaurant and I got the grilled chicken and a baked potato and a salad, as I am now still below my wedding weight of 22 years ago. How does Daddy do it? All right, let's see what we're doing in the market today. Y'all, look at this. Up 0.86%. What have y'all been doing while I was gone? Wow. I mean, at some point, this thing's got to go down, right? Am I in the camera right? Move it around a little bit. So at some point, this thing's got to go down. But it ain't today. Where's my darn VWAP? Hold on, it's probably way down here. Let's see. VWAPper is way down somewhere probably. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Wow, you can't even see VWAP. I mean, that's why I thought my screen was messed up. But VWAP's nowhere to be found. I don't even see the overnight high. We have taken out the overnight high. Where's that? Down here somewhere. Let's see. There's VWAP. Overnight high right here. VWAP right there. Look at the AD, y'all. 386. That's the highest we've seen it. And it's been higher. It was up to 423, looks like, was the high on VWAP. So what does that mean? Here's the overnight high. We just blew that out of the water. This is the hourly mid-band that is marching up. And y'all, it's just up, 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 up. This is really incredible, which does really well for a couple of things. We didn't have any failed orders today, but look at our working orders. Remember, this was 45 cents yesterday. So now it's at 30 cents. So, you know, you're going into the weekend and you go, man, oh man, what if all hell breaks loose over the weekend? Well, what could you do? Well, this is part of the Black Swan hedge. This is part of what we do is we harvest 3 when we get those down to 20 cents. But if you're fearful going into the weekend, why not harvest it now? You know, you could say, well, let's go see if we could up that to 25 cents, maybe get, what if we tried 25 cents? Took a little risk off the table going into the weekend. That's not going to feel probably, but you know, maybe by the end of the day, you can let that work. So some cool things that you can do with this Black Swan hedge, right? So another thing you can do, if you're worried about the weekend and going into a scary weekend, you know, I was watching Fox News a while ago and I was scared to death. I'm like, geez, Louise, man, all this stuff. Then what could you do? Well, you could say, these short puts that I put on yesterday, I'm already up $82. What? I'm up 15% in one day? I'm up $82 in a day? Take those off. So it gives you so much stuff to do, right? So let's see, where's some other shorts that we did. Look at this one, y'all. We're up 180 freaking dollars, $82 on the day. And we hadn't bought the longs yet. See how flexible this Black Swan hedge is? So if you're fearful of going into the weekend, close your shorts. Harvest some shorts. All kinds of stuff you can do. It just gets you excited thinking about the possibilities. But we're going to read some tea leaves today. So we see the market is up, 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 up. Business as usual. So let's go to our volume profile. We'll be drawing big green monsters next week because it'll be September. Can you believe it? Y'all go ahead and get my Christmas presents ready. So let's go to volume profile. Christmas will be here before you know it. What does volume profile show us? Probably business as usual. Let's see. Yes. Here we go, baby. I told you. We were over what? We were over, in this area, we were oversold for the fair price above it. What does price do? It says, you're right. If we're oversold and we stay oversold here, what do we need to do? We need to go into this fair price. Where are we going? We're probably going to 45.46. Probably going to try 45.50. We are now above 4,500 on ES. Will we close above it? We don't know. Remember, big levels are hard to conquer. It'll take a while. It'll go up. It'll test it. It'll go above it, come below it. These big 4,500, that's a big level, y'all. And that's why our little green monster shows you the line is at 4501.83. So now we are fairly priced. So fairly priced above the 20, 50, and 200 period moving averages. We are above the volume, the point of control and volume profile. We're one standard deviation above it. Here's the interesting part. I would expect in the coming days that this area right here, 4484, will probably become the point of control, as this will be overtaken by this. This will then be the longest area where volume is traded when we get a little interaction there. So I'm expecting everything to shift up. All right, so we know that. Now let's go to our other tool that we have in our arrow in our quiver, and that's our skew driver. Skew driver tells us so much. So we'll go to skew driver and we'll say closest to 30 days. So we got a 28, we got a 31. Which one's closest? I'd say 31. So let's hit the assign button for 927. Hopefully this will work, and it does. So we go to where the price of a 20 point wide spread in SPX is trading at about $5.20. That's right. It's giving me that. So that's trading at about 27 away from the money, right? 27. So we go to our little trend, and it's pretty much the same thing as yesterday. Business as usual. The world's on fire. We have left billions of dollars worth of equipment to our enemy. That's the best thing you want to do, right? So you go to a place and you occupy it for years and years and years, and you try to help the people out. So then you get out, and what you do is you don't torch or destroy or try to retrieve your stuff. I mean, hell, why would you want that? The American people pay for that. Screw them. So we'll just leave it all in Afghanistan so that our enemies can have it. What was it yesterday? The Taliban was out patrolling in a Black Hawk helicopter or something. Oh, they're having fun, man. They're just having fun. And they're trying to learn how to use those things. And hopefully they will. And I'm sure we've left all kind of instruction manuals and, oh, heck, we probably left a few prisoners of war over there that they can capture and at least tell them how to do them after they waterboard them a time or two. So it's great stuff going on in Afghanistan. People throwing babies up over walls, all kind of good stuff. So as that's all happening, then the skew tells us business as usual, baby. The normal distance here is from 25 to 35. Since we started clocking this together, I mean, look, y'all. I mean, why have you been scared to do anything that we've been doing? It is business as usual. You ain't scared. You scared of nothing. Are we scared of news? No. Why? Because the news tells us right now it's business as usual. Business as usual. Now, when this thing gets around 20, we'll back off a little bit. We're not there yet. We're not. We've got a Fed that's printing money. Jay Powell and them are supposed to do something today. Do I care? No. Why? Because I'm looking here. Business as usual. What am I seeing in the tea leaves over here? Business as usual. Above the 2050 200, we're in fair value range. We're heading up to the 45, 46. What could possibly go wrong? I love that. We know a lot could go wrong. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our short puts, because that's our mucho grande trade, right? Look at this, y'all. We're up big today. We're up $1,550. Unbelievable. All right. So what do we do? Well, let's go and look at our short puts. How many we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got anything at 50%? No, we don't. So what are you going to do today? Well, you do what you do every day. You go in that bucket and you shoot a fish. 5-gallon bucket. You got your brim in there or a largemouth bass. Take out the old gun or the spear gun, shoot him. How do you do that? You go closest to 50 or closest to 60 days without going over. We're going to sell the 10% probability of being in the money put. Why? Because that's pretty much just shooting fish in the bucket. Now look, y'all, the premiums have gone down, haven't they? So I'll probably go out here to 11%. Get me about, how about give me 1875 in premium. I like it. I like it a lot. So we hit it. Cost me $516 in Birmingham in buying power. So now we're going to take that and we're going to put it in our micro. What, Beth? You hear that? It's what women want, your credit card. All right, honey. Here it is, honey. Money, 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 money. There it is. You got, uh-oh. Sorry, she's going to have to come up again. I'm afraid of no woman.
Right.
You scare me not, girl.
Right.
All right. All right, what was we doing? Oh, so now we got to make sure that we put that we just sold into our little program. So we'll right click it and we'll move to group and we'll move it to micro. All right, be careful. Micro shortcuts. There we go. All right, let's see how everything's doing now. So VIX head should be down today because VIX should be down. We need to look at VIX for a minute. Let's look at VIX while we're at it, because we were going to do a calendar trade, weren't we? If VIX gets down enough, let's. Isn't it amazing how the green monster? We told you, didn't we? We said, hey, we're here. We'll probably test this and we'll come back down close to the 15. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. I can almost see me putting on a calendar trade today. Why? Because VIX is down. Put your calendar trades on when VIX is down. Now, I'm going to put one big on when we get down to 15. We're not down to 15 yet. When that goes to 15, baby, it is all in. I'm going to do an SPX calendar. But until then, we're going to do one on the SPY. Now, if you've never done a calendar and you're figuring out, Bob, why are you doing SPY, bud? What does that mean? Well, you're taking, we're trading what the market gives us. We're shooting fish in the barrel. We are going, hey, volatility's going down. It's 16 now. Probably not going to go much lower than that. It'll probably revert back up to 17 or more. So when you got low volatility, that's when you put a calendar trade. All right, so how do you do a calendar trade? Well, it's pretty easy. First thing I want you to do is to go out to about 60 days. Dang it, we don't have a 60 days. So we'll have to go to 49. All right, everybody with me? Well, we could do an 84. 84 and 30 days down will be 54, 84, let's say 84. And about half of that will be 42, right? We could do that. We could do an 84, 42. Let's try that. All right. First thing you do on calendar trade, this is the way I set them up. We're going to go into SPY and we're going to, our longest option, out $84, we're going to buy a 40% probability of being in the money. Everybody with me? 40%, which is the 439. I'm probably going to do the 440. I just like the even number. Okay, about 40% probability of being in the money, 40 delta. So we're going to do the 440. So we're going to buy the one that's 84 days out, the 440. All right, now, if you are in Thinkorswim, you got to keep a control key down when you click on the next one. So 440. So now let's go half of that distance. And so we'll go to 42. And now we're going to sell the 440. All right, so now we're going to click on our control key and we're going to sell the 440. So this is actually going to be a debit trade. So we're going to buy a calendar spread. Now, before I buy it, why don't we look at it? So what we're hoping is by buying this calendar spread, we're hoping that at some point in the future, the market goes down and volatility increases. So let's hit the analyze trade. Let's see what this looks like. We'll go one expiration. See it? And we'll go hide positions. There we go. Now look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Gosh, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. So what we're hoping happens with this little trade, and this trade, the Greeks on it, if you care, is it's giving us a little negative delta, which is good because we've got tons of positive delta. It gives us something that we really like, $1.85 per day of theta. And it gives us a little positive vega against that negative vega that we have. Perfect. And what this trade does is, you know, it kind of, you know, prior it goes down, you can make the big money closer to the expiration of your first shorts. So we're going to keep this on for a big spike in volatility and a little down move in the market. Great little trade to have on. So let's see what it looks like with our, if we show all. Let's see if we're going to show our positions too. Oh my gosh. So now this shows all. So you kind of see how the entire structure now has the actual one that we have on, right? And then the other trade that we will be putting on. And since I put that one on as a 2-2, I think I'm gonna put this one in. Let's put that one as a 2-2. There we go. There we go. So let's try to buy this one. Confirm and send. Send it. It's going to take $926 in buying power. And Jack squat crap. Okay. Now let's bump it up a little bit. And that's 464. We'll go for a couple of pennies. We should get filled there. I say we should get filled there. All right, so what do we do? Now we got to go and put that in. So that is let's see, how am I naming these? You'll see calendar spread somewhere. I swear I got one. Calendar. There it is. Spy calendar. So we'll call this Spy Calendar 2. Spy Calendar 2. Move to group. Add group. Oh my gosh. I've got so many groups. So many. See if there's one I can delete. If it's got a sprocket by it, let me just. All right. So here's what I got to do. I hate doing this. Let me try it one more time. Group, move to group. That's all. So you got to go set up, application settings, look and feel. So we're going to go font size is medium, and that'll let it pull up. Now we'll go medium. So now I'll be able to see it, and y'all be able to see it. Right click, move to group. There's my add group, and we'll call this Spy Calendar 2. Beautiful. Look at all these trades we got on. We got black swan hedges. We got space trip trades. We got calendars. We got short puts. We got our AIM stuff that's just killing it, up 1,079 today. I mean, it's beautiful. We got black swan hedges. We got 111s. We put on a 111 yesterday, y'all, that we done up $67 on in one stinking day. Isn't that great? But we ain't getting cocky. Right? Let me make this large again so y'all can see it better. Application settings, look and feel, and large and in charge. All right, questions. We trade what the market gives us. Questions. Now, why don't we do something else? Let's look at our grades. If you were with us the first 6 months of the year, that's all we did. I'm slowing that down a little bit. Why? I'm experimenting, y'all. I'm just experimenting. So I've got 170 positive deltas. I got 23 theta, and I got a negative 111 on my vega. Can I sleep at night with that? You dang right I can sleep good with that. I got no problem because I got all those hedges. I got all this stuff going on. So I feel really, really good going into the weekend. Anything else I need to do here? Well, we might put on a broken wing butterfly, which I really like, or a put credit spread. We could do that, but I normally build those out in our friend Tastyworks. Ta-da! Now we are up $1,230 on the day. Let me have my little privacy mode. All right, y'all. All-time highs. Every time I say that, the market crashes. We're at all-time high, $10,102.70. Hold on a second. Days between days. Go. Days between two dates is, we started this one on March 26th. Let's do some extrapolation. March 26th. I said March 26th. Unbelievable. In the year of our Lord 2021. And end date is today, 8/27/2021. Calculate duration. That is 154 days. All right. So if you can make $10,098, let's try that. I like extrapolating. $10,098. Well, now we're at $10,198. Right? In how many days was it? 154 days. 154 days. You have made how much on a $35,000 account? You have made $65.57 per day. Now, if you can do now, that includes weekends and everything, right? Because we're including weekends and everything. So we've made with our faded case $65 a day. Y'all, you and your hubby or your wife or your significant other or your girlfriend and your wife and your husband, and you all three go. I mean, whatever y'all do is up to y'all. What could you do? Well, you could say that you make it 65 days. So if we're to project that out, now y'all, this is where I get people fussing on me. You can't do that. Well, of course I can. I do whatever the hell I want to do. All right? This is my fun, my little deal, my life. We got to all live our life. So if you can make $65 a day and you can do that consistently as we've done and do it for 365 days in a year, then you could say, hey man, I'm gonna be at $23,933.57 in a year on a $35,000 account. What kind of return is that? That is 68%. Could you live with 68% return? Yes or no? 68.38, 1632, whatever. Take a quick drink of Diet Coke. Even though I swore I'd quit drinking Diet Cokes because they were trying to be too quiet. All right. Everybody with me? You know what we're doing. All right, so what's the plan over here? Same dang thing. So why don't we do a SPY calendar over here? So we'll go SPY, we'll go trade, let's put one on. I can't believe my delta is only 3 over here. What the crap? It's all my positions. Positions, there's my options. I got my AIM stuff. This does not seem right to me. Seems like my delta will be a lot more positive than that. I'm up $1,230 on the day. I got all that stuff on. All right, let's trade the SPY. Where'd we go? 84 days for a calendar. 84 days. Here we go. I'm gonna buy the, I think it was the 440. Yep. Buy the 440. There she is. Buy that one. I say we're gonna buy that one. What crap? I say we're going to buy the 440. Unbelievable. What is wrong with this thing? Let's show you if we can put a calendar here. Let's do a interesting. So here we are at 84 days. So let's go down to the 440. No, we want to buy that one. There, changing into buy. So we're going to go to 440. 440. All right, what's the second one? Well, they're going out to 112 days. How do I get that out? Let's see. Here's what I'll do. So I'll go 4. They're taking us to the 112 days. I don't want 112 days. I'm going to take this one off. Delete leg. Then we'll go into the 40 something day. Right? We're in the 84, so we'll go to 42. Just about half it. Right? And then we're going to sell the 440. There we go. I say we're going to sell the 4. Oh. Now let's see. Now that looks good. Now let's move the strikes. What is up with this program today? Stupid tasty words. It's probably me. We're in the 42. We'll sell the 440. 84 and buy the 440. Chugga. There we go. Now we got us a nice little calendar. I guess I could do two in this one too. Couldn't do two. There we go. Nice little chibink. So let's put that on. And nothing. Jack squat crap nothing. So let's work that up a couple pennies since we're buying it. Debit for us. Let's go 465. That should be. All right, what's our next trade to do? Let's go shoot a fish in the bucket based on our analysis of the trade wins. So we're going to go to the micros. Oh, micros. And what are we going to do? We're going to go close to 60 days. So we could do 49.63. So I'm going to go 49. This will be our last day to trade before this expiration cycle. And we're going to go down to the 10% probability of being in the money. I like getting about $18 on one. So we're going to go for 40, 20, 11% probability of being in the money. Still says a 10 delta. Let's get us 1850 and pull us in a little bit of cashola. Let's try for 1875 and see if we're lucky. Jack, squat, greed will get you nowhere, my friends. Bump that down a quarter. Boom. Boom. All right, so I've done that. What else can I do? Well, let's see. We still got some buying power left. We got all this crap going on. Now we got negative delta. I can't believe it. Delta. What happened? That ain't bad though. So why don't we put on a broken wing butterfly? We like them. We like them a lot, don't we? And I normally put those in the SPX. So the SPX, gonna trade. I like it on the put side better than anything. Let's go on the put side. And we've got them all in here, don't we? We got them all. So let's go to 14 days out. Fill that one up. And we're gonna go a long put butterfly. Long put butterfly. And then you need to snap the back leg, pop, just like that. And then I like to collect about $1. Oh, sorry. I say I like to collect about $1. So I'm gonna move the strikes down. Right now we're collecting $1.60. Hold on one second. Where's my thing? Hey, where's my stupid little? Oh, it ain't running. I want it to run so y'all can see. So I'm gonna move my strikes down. I'll collect about $1. Here we go, 90 cents. Let's go a little closer. $1.10. This is a runaway market. See if we get closed there. Maximum loss $3.90. Max profit $6.10. If we hit the butterfly, we probably won't get filled here, but we're gonna try it. Work that a little bit. So since we're getting a credit for it, we're gonna reduce the credit. Go down to $1.05. See if we get fill. Fill me. Well, I hate that punch sound that they make when they get me out of the trade. We'll replace that. We'll go down to $1. There we go. There we are. We're the champions. Now, here's what I do. I like putting this in the other account too. So build it over here. It's easy to build these in Tastyworks. It looks really good. Harder on Thinkorswim. So let's go to Thinkorswim and put that same exact trade in. So here we go. We're going to trade. We're going to trade the SPX, the SPX, the granddaddy. So we don't have anything in the 14 days here. So we did the 44.90. Yeah, build it first, and it's easier to see so much better in Tastyworks. Thank you, Tom Shoshnoff, as Beth would say. 44.90. 44.90. We're going to buy. We're going to sell 44.85, 5 points down. And we're going to break the leg on the bottom. So we're going to go to the 44.75. I'm going to buy that. And then please make sure you don't pay this debit because you got to change this to 2. So now we got a 1, 2, 1, a 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. And we know we can get about $1 from there, right? So broken wing butterfly, 14 days out. But I said broken wing butterfly. There we go. All right, so let's go put that in our group. Put that in our group and smoke it. Let's go back to groups now. Show groups. All right, broken wing butterfly. So we got, let's see. How am I naming these? I changed it the other day. What did I do? I did. There we go. BWB puts 8. So this time I'll go BWB puts 9. So we will move to group. Dang it, I got to change my thing where it'll show it again. Look and feel. Hey, Ken, tell everybody what you found the other day about that you could do, have this open plus the paper open or something at the same time. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. What I did was I went on chat with the Thinkorswim people, and I asked, is there a way to have both working at the same time? They said, yes, just, right click on the icon in the tray and click it a second time, and it'll open up a second complete copy of the program, and you can make that one a paper, live and paper. It's really that easy.
Now tell me that again. You click on what to do that?
Oh, you're in Thinkorswim. Okay, good. Now go over to your icon. Just mouse over your icon in the tray. You know, the bottom down. Okay. And then just right click on Thinkorswim icon and just it'll ask you to open it up and click on it. And then it'll open up a second login and you tell it to do paper trade.
He means all the way down in the taskbar.
Yeah, taskbar. I used the wrong word. Taskbar.
Oh, right down here.
Yeah.
Oh, so I right click down there.
Right click over on the Thinkorswim icon.
Uh-huh.
And then it was that top command. You know?
Oh, well, I'll be so going through there, I could open my paper. Okay, and you have both of them up where you can open.
Yeah, and just click on the other one for paper trade. And if you had multiple accounts that were separate, you could have one open for each account.
Oh, that is really cool.
And that was the main idea. So that's one thing that I like working on strategies in a safe place. And but I can't stand the paper trade. It's just so I can set it up in the paper trade. And if I like it, copy the trade and go put it in the real one and go for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So
I'll be gone on vacation next week, so you won't see me.
Oh, Kim, where y'all going? Y'all going somewhere or what?
Florida.
Florida. Oh man. Oh man. How nice is that? We should pick me up. Oh, I'd love that. Florida. What part, you know?
Oh yeah, well, I'm from Florida, but we're going to St. Augustine this time.
Oh, wonderful.
My wife and I have never been there together, and we've never been there as adults. So
yeah,
it'll be a new experience for us.
Yeah, we planned a conference down there a couple years ago. We had a really good time. Really nice place down there. Really nice place. Hope you have a really good time.
Yeah,
right, y'all,
I will. Yep.
Let's see. I think, oh man, that stupid hood trade I put on is still stinking. What percentage am I up on my short call? I'm not even up on that. I'm down on that. Why would I trade hood to begin with? I'd be up another $200 something if it wasn't for that. All right, I think that's all I've got to do. Does anyone have any questions about anything in particular that y'all need to do? How often do you hit the peak on these? Not very often. So Dwayne, came in one day and said, why not just do the credit spread, put credit spread on broken wing butterfly? And I'm like, well, I understand it's less commission to do that. It's a similar trade, but you don't get the lottery component of it. So I've got one trade closing off today too, right? I don't even know what it is. Let's see what we got closing off today. We've got something coming off today. What is it? Let's see. Is it a put or a call or what? What is it? And I really just most of the time don't even look at them. I just let them fly and let the probabilities take over. Yeah, it's a put, right? So that one's on the put side. So it's most likely going to be a full winner. I'm gonna get my $100 off of that. And you start rolling these things out every day, right? So you got one coming off in 3 days. Let's see what it looks like. Now, sometimes you're going to take a full loss on these. Now that one definitely looks like it's going to be a winner, right? So that one looks good. So let's see. Then we got one coming. I don't have one in 5 days. Makes me kind of want to put one on. Got one in 7 days. I always get scared of my call ones. I don't even want to look because this market's just out of control. We've got to trade the tea leaves, y'all. We've got to. Oh, that's a put one too. I like what I'm seeing. I don't see no calls out in the next 7 days. So maybe, I bet there's one here at 11 days. Let's see. I probably got something fully in the money somewhere. Losing money because I always, no, that's a put one too. Next 11 days, I look solid, y'all. Let's see. Let's go out to 12 days. What we got here? So you can just kind of look and play these things to see what we got, right? Let's see. Where we at? Oh, man. Money. Like what I'm seeing. About 14 days out. What's this going to be a call? Now, this is the one we just put on, wasn't it? This is a put too. This one should be safe. We just put this one on. So, yeah, the closer to at your money, your short strike, the higher probability of being in that peak here. Yep, exactly. That's what we want to do. So that's kind of why I like it. So if I just sold the put spread, then I got to make sure that we stay above this number, right? So we've got to close above, the 44.90 to make this a winning trade. Now, if it's a broken wing butterfly, your ideal situation is for the price to go down. See, so with selling a put spread, I want price to go up. If I sell a put, or if I buy a put butterfly, then yeah, it's nice if price goes up because I keep the full credit. But if price happened to go down and happen with a 40% chance of closing here at expiration, then I get a lottery ticket and make me about $600. Doesn't happen that often. Every now and then. So I kind of like that because this way I can make money if the market goes up and I can make money if the market goes down. It's a high probability trade, y'all. This is a high probability trade. Now, you can also do this another way. You could do ratio spreads. You don't even have to buy this one back here. You could just do this as a ratio spread. Sell 2 of these, buy 1 of these. Ratio spreads are good too. I like the broken wing butterfly. It's just a nice little trade, and I keep on doing them. And the reason I do, and Ken helped me with this. Let's see, Dwayne says, I do half as many money verticals with a short put, 1 strike down from your broken wing butterfly. The BEP is slightly lower, half as many. Yeah, half as many. Yeah. And, spread your strategies out, y'all. Try different things. I could put in some credit spreads too. Do those. You could do ratio spread. You can do butterfly. We hadn't really done any ratio spreads. I always like broken wing butterfly rather than a ratio. Just my preference. You may like ratio spread. But I love trading them on the SPX. You get 1256 tax benefits on that. You got a high probability trade. And watch what Ken showed me over here. Watch what the Ken Meister showed me, though he be on vacation next week and we won't have his wisdom and knowledge with us. But watch what the man showed me. If I can remember how to do, then you click on year to date and check us out, y'all. So what's making us money? What is making us money? The SPX, the SPX, or whatever you call it, the SPUX, the SPUX, the SPX, the SPX. Look at $3,300 in 4 months or 5 months, whatever we've been trading these. You kidding me? Yeah, we paid $263. Lord, we paid $430 in fees. Unbelievable. But look at that. Where's my micros, y'all? Well, here's my micros. So I made $789 there. 1,400 there. Is any more MESs anywhere? No, that's it. So this has even outdone our little short puts, all of our SPX stuff. And this is I think I've done 1 or 2 Rick trades in here. Hadn't done many, hadn't needed many. Look at that, we're doing great. And then our TQQs and our U pros and our gold. We ain't even got the gold trade on yet. Gold trade is one of the greatest of all time. Got our micros doing good. We got our other stuff doing good. Look at our SPY. We're 517 on the SPY. What are we doing on SPY? We're doing calendar spreads. It's kind of cool. You go in here and start looking at this garbage, right? And you go, where have we lost money? Not many places. Ain't many places. Look, Bobby should never have traded Cisco. I should never trade individual stocks. Now that's up to you. You want to do it? So we lost a little money in the Q. That is something I could do. We lost a little money in the silver. We lost a little money in Walgreens. What was I doing in Walgreens? I had no business. We lost a little money in that, whatever, that's Black Swan hedgy stuff. We've lost a little money in Ford that I should have never been in. That is one of our ETFs. XSP, I like trading that. That's fine. And we know our VIX hedge is going to lose money but look, that's all the money we've lost in this account. Dude, we are on fire. En fuego. Isn't that what you say? Doesn't mean we can't lose it all tomorrow. I know that. But we're on fire. We're really on fire. Boy, that's fun. Did I put the broken wing butterfly over here? I did. Now let's see if there are any little micros I need to take off over here. Let's see how many we got. Now I'm gonna get this account straightened up sometime. So I gotta go to my options. See, I got all the stuff here. I don't know what this is. I gotta figure that out. Right now, it's looking good. I'll probably just let them all expire, right? So I'm looking to see if there's anything 50%, 56%. That's a deal. Look at that, y'all. 56%. Why would I not take the profit on that? I've got 34 days to go. I could leave it on you know, but you get to 56%, you go, yeah, you know, let's take a profit on this. Let's close that, close position. Remember, we're paying a debit, so we're going to try to work that at $8. See if we get sealed. If we don't, I just may let it work. I don't have to be out of it. What do the tea leaves tell me? Tea leaves tell me that this business is you. All right, so we got a thing on that. So you go down, you go down, you go down 100%. What is that? 100%. Negative 1, 49 days out, 1850. What the crap? It's only up $18.50. That look right to y'all? Not so sure about. See, I'm more sure about. Well, that's a negative 4. What the crap is that? I'm not gonna worry with it. I'm just gonna leave it. I like what I'm sitting there. I'm only positive 20 deltas. I'm negative 186 and I'm positive 83. Friend, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. I like that. Let's see what our Greeks are in the other one now. So to see your overall Greeks, you got to undo your groups. Undo your groups. Undo your groups. Let's see what we got here. So we're at 1,400 on the day. Here we are. Positive 186. 28 in delta and theta, right? And negative 134 in Vega. I can sleep with that. I can go sleep and not be just fine. All right, now the other thing we need to do really quickly is look at our little spreadsheets and see if our AIM is telling us to do anything. AIM is telling us to sell, baby, sell. Sell, baby, sell. I love it. AIM is telling us we need to take profits. Why? Because TQQQ is up. Well, let's see if indeed it is. TQQQ. Are you up big today, bud? Well, yes, you are. So it's up $4.31 on a 145. What percentage is that? That's a good percentage, right? So when something goes up, rather than you being a greedy hog and going to the slaughterhouse, we're just going to be a regular old bull. We're going to cha-ching. We're going to ring the register at the current price of 145.30. So it tells me to sell a share. So this is SPY AIM. Sell a share. I got to remember what count this is. I'm going to sell 1 share of TQQ. Not 100. Better change that. And we are filled. Activity. We're filled for 145.29. So let's go put that in. So it tells us to sell shares. So we go over here to AIM activity. TQQQ. Number of shares bought or sold, -1. And we did this today. We have not had a trade in here since the 19th. That's kind of good. And we traded that for 145.29. 45.29. If you're running AIM, is this new balance, new capital rebalancing, or new underlying entries? And come on down. Give me, do the calculation for me, Jack. Jack, there we go. So we got a credit of $145. Isn't that nice to know? Hey man, we just took a credit. Move these down so it keeps up with our governor and all that kind of good stuff. All right, now when you put that in, you should go back to your AIM dashboard. It should say, ta-da! You don't have to do anything. Isn't that cool? So ugly is up a lot. So our gold is going up. Wait a minute. Why would the NASDAQ and gold be up so much on the same day? That's interesting. Because gold is a hedge, right? So gold is up 1.68 on a 59.96. Unbelievable. Let's look at the chart. Where the chart is. Ugly. Ugly. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's a big old bar. So what is AIM telling you to do? AIM saying, cha-ching, close it down, baby. Sell a share. We own 44 shares at 60.46. And it's telling me to sell one at 59, whatever. I'm trying to think, is that on my basis or is that what? Because it looks like we'd be selling it at a loss, but I'm thinking this thing knows what it's doing. I mean, I guess this is currently at 60.46 where we're at. Let's see what's on our ugly positions. What do we do? Selling me to sell a share Let's see what ugly has looked like. Ugly. So where did we start getting involved with ugly? Way down here. Ugly, we got involved at 52.38. That's where we started putting our shares on. So now you're telling me we can sell one at 59.92. Cha-ching. Ring the register. Sure, that's one, not 100. You start getting yourself in trouble. Sell it. Cha-ching. Activity, we got feel ugly, 59.92. Ugly, ugly, ugly. It's ugly and your mama dresses you funny. Ugly. Oh, y'all, thanks for being so patient yesterday with my internet. I was so angry and I was so on the phone with so many people from India and Pakistan, Uganda, and God knows wherever the support people are. And finally, after I got disconnected, they said, well, excuse me, so your internet connection is not going to be good. I said, no, Jack, Sherlock. I said, the reason it is because your stupid product ain't working. So I said, yeah, that's what we're working on here. We want, internet connection. And finally, I got this nice lady. Who knows where she was? I don't know. But let me tell you something. She wasn't in Ramburn, Alabama. I can dang tell you that. So she helped me. And Ken, I've got those power line adapters you told me about that worked great until Spectrum did an update on my internet, on my modem, and it just ruined them. And so I couldn't get them to work. I spent all this time on customer support with Spectrum and Netgear. So Netgear ended up sending me some more. I got those. Those didn't work. And this kind lady from Netgear in wherever she was at said, walk me through it. And all we had to do, Ken, this makes me so embarrassed. And so if I have internet problems again, y'all know my mind will not remember this joke. So I'm going to need y'all. She said, hold it down for 40 seconds. And she even counted for me. I didn't have to do nothing. So I held the little reset button down 40 seconds. And she said, take the second one, hit it down for 40 seconds. And that was the entire deal. And I've been holding them down for 10 or 12 seconds. That's what I was doing. That's what the instructions said. Do. Hold it down for 10, 12 seconds, and it'll reset. No. You got to do 40 seconds or more. So now, check this out. I got the big internet now. Let's say we got internet speed test. Let's do internet. Oh, here it is. Internet speed.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Was it a lightning strike to your house that did your routers in?
No, not that I know of. I think it's just that it may have been a power outage and they didn't get, I don't know. But all I had to do is reset them. And now look at my internet speed, Ken. Look at this, 87.6 download. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, see, something happened to me. We had a lightning strike within about 800 feet of my house, and it blew my router to smithereens. And my little plug-in Ethernet, one of them doesn't work. But as near as I can tell, it looks like it works. So I might have to do a 40-second reset too.
Yeah, if you'll do a 40-second reset on those things, because let me tell you something, it's great. So what Ken told me, y'all, if you're kind of out of the loop on it, is I was having problems with my Wi-Fi and the signal was downstairs. My office is in my bedroom. Y'all are in my bedroom now. Y'all are just in the second story of my bedroom. So I've got a little loft up here overlooking the outside and the swimming pool in the backyard. So we got this going on. And so it wasn't a really good connection up here. And so I wanted a better connection. So Ken told me about these Netgear power line adapters that work fabulous once I got them working, right? And it's a Netgear 200 or something. It's like 100 or 125 bucks or something for two of them. And it gives you an Ethernet connection where you would normally have Wi-Fi, and it runs through the electrical wiring in your house, and it's fabulous. So right now, y'all see I've got this humongous speed, and we shouldn't have problems anymore with our internet connection. That's the hope going forward. So I've got the new computer that Jason shamed me into getting because he was laughing at my computer and how slow it was, and it was a laptop. So I've got that now. I got the maximum internet. I need one more screen, and I'll feel like I've got everything that we need for us to do stuff together without having those types of interruptions. So I apologize for that. Us having all those issues. But Ken, you've been a lifesaver on getting me set up on that. put this in. And then we'll see if our little thing tells us to do anything else or not. So cool. So you put the order in. Look at this, y'all. Ta-da! You are done. Isn't this great? I love AIM. AIM cashes checks when things go up, and it buys more when they go on clearance. That's exactly what you want. So now let's go and look at the other account, see what it says. Now I got to keep in mind, do I want to be in 78% stock? Well, yeah. Why? Because the tea leaves say we're going up higher, Bobby. We're not having a correction yet. Now, if I see this thing, the market and everything say that we're about to go down, baby, I'll take that down to 50% in no time. And if I'm going to go down to 50%, it's going to say, hey, Bob, we're going to get out for a little while. And I built this in there. Isn't that awesome? Lacello didn't have these. But you know what? Lacello didn't have Sweet Bobby. If I want to go to zero, what's this? I'll clear everything out. I'll sell them all. That's how many shares I got of all this stuff right now. I will sell you. I will go to cash if need be. All right. So now let's look in this account and see if it's telling me to do anything. Well, I better turn it back to 70% or it will tell me to do it. Okay, here we go. So AIM dashboard. There we go. Now this one's telling me to sell it early. Now, y'all remember, we started this one on AIM. Now, on July the 19th. So since July 19th, how have we done on AIM? Since July 19th, yeah, I think this is pretty good. You and I are up $3,029 since July 19th. So a month and a week or so. That ain't too bad, is it? So now we got into ERTI at what? ERTI, we bought in at 93. We've not had a single ERTI trade. So we were in ERTI at 93. What is ERTI today? ERTI is at 110. So if you can, buy at 93, sell at 110, it's saying, hey, just close one of them, Bob. Just take the money on one of those. Don't be a fat hog and get slaughtered. Take your little profit off the table. Take the missus down to the IHOP. Get the all-you-can-eat pancakes. So that's what I'm going to do. 110.18. Over here, I'm going to trade ERTI because this is in this account now. ERTI, 110. So we're going to sell. Now, you notice the prices are different and you need to know why. See this partially delayed data? Why do I have partially delayed data? Because I don't have stock data. I have to buy my data because I'm a corporation. I'm in Delaware. I'm in, wherever I got my stuff all spread out. So I have to buy data, and I don't buy stock data because I don't trade a lot of stocks. And if I need the price, all I got to do is come over here. I get it from Tastyworks, or I could go to my paper account, as Ken has already told us, and I could do that. So we're going to sell one at 110.31. Let's try that. So we're going to hit the bid at 110.31. Change that from 100 shares to 110.31. That's what we're going for. And see if we get filled. Boom. We're good. 110.31. So let's go put that. Gosh, what was that? Now I got filled on my other one, in my other can. 110.31. ERTI. 110.31. ERTI minus 1. 110.31. Now watch this. I need to do this in another one. This one automatically updates all this stuff. I need to put those formulas in the other one. Here's the one you need. What's this? It does. I don't have to do all that drag down, all that garbage. What's this? Shaboom. It does it all for me. So put today's date in, 8/27/21. And when you're trading AIM, you're not doing a readjustment. We'll put no. So then we go back over here. Ta-da! Let's clear that. Oh, that is sweet. God, that is sweet. How are we on top of it? Like we are on top of it. And remember, we went down to this. We were up only $700 or so just the other day. And this market, everything went crazy, and all these things are just going up. And it keeps up with overall profit and loss. Now, the thing you got to make sure of, Ken, it got us in trouble, didn't it? It got me in trouble a little bit because some of these things split. One of them had a 5-for-1 split. One of them did a 2-for-1 split. And I did not go back in and do the necessary adjustments. So I had to go do that, build it back in. After we did that, it all looks good. So most of those are up. We're losing a little bit on silver. We're losing a little bit on whatever UBT is. The rest of them are profitable. And junk is doing what it's meant to do. Junk is a cash equivalent for me. It's made of $16. O is a real estate investment trust that I'm using or utilizing as a place to park cash, pretty safe place to park cash. So it's up $159. What's our biggest winner? Looks like it's the mid caps, right? Mid caps doing really well. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's all I have. We went an hour. Well, we did go an hour. Look at that. How does that happen? Let me stop the recording.